It was about 10 o'clock at night. It was in summer, but it just started to get dark. It was really busy, and there was people like, because you always get a lot of drunk people in there, so like more shouting. I remember seeing like quite a few homeless people as well, like shaking their tins, asking for spare change and that. I remember it was like it hadn't rained for like weeks, and it was just that nice kind of summery smell. And then I sat at the bus stop. Everyone doing their own thing, I'm chatting on the phone, chatting to their friends. And then suddenly, this guy came up to me out of nowhere. He ran his hand across the inside of my thigh. I just kind of froze, because it happened kind of so fast. I was like, what's happened? Like, I couldn't really, it took me a moment to like kind of process what had happened. And I remember him kind of like laughing, a little, like chuckling to himself, and then kind of going back down the street to where like his mates were. And then he came back about 2 minutes later, and then he tried to kiss me, and at that point I just went no. When I think back to it, like specifically that he smelled quite of beer. He was like right up on my face at one point, which was, it does kind of send chills down your spine, like someone you don't know being so up in your personal space. At that point, when it happened, all the other hustle and bustle of the city centre, it kind of melted away. I felt like I was completely on my own, even though there was hundreds of other people around me. At that point, I felt completely isolated and completely on my own, because no one tried to help, no one tried to intervene. And then I remember just getting up from the bus stop, ordering an Uber and jumping in the Uber. And I was sat in the back of the taxi, curled up, like I wanted to make myself seem as small as possible, because I didn't even want anyone talking to me, like another strange man talking to me. And it was like the longest 10 minutes of my life, just wanting to go home and know that I'm in a safe environment. And I remember just kind of sat looking out the window at the world going past and thinking, why has this happened to me?